Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Mastery Meditation, everyone. This is Jean Marie Scapura. Sorry, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. The energy is very powerful. Very powerful. It's very, very, very powerful. Take some lovely deep breaths and come to center as usual. Good morning, dear Cynthia. So lovely to have you as always. Excuse me. So earlier when I was communing with the masters, as I call it, when I asked them about what are we going to talk about today, it popped in without even hesitation. It was anything that was on my mind at all. The word struggle. So I communed with them a bit, meditated on it a bit. So we're going to talk a little bit about struggle, but please enjoy the attunement because it's coming through beautifully. And to me, this is so brilliant because you are getting a beautiful upgrade, clearing, healing, the transformational cleanse, getting rid of blocks and lack beliefs, upping yourself into more of a 5D environment. There's a beautiful breeze today, thank goodness, because the sun is pretty warm. Yes, so with struggle was coming at so much of the human life, and I can totally speak for myself as well, seems for many to involve a lot of struggle. Struggling to get things done on time, struggling to get the kids in the car and get them to school, get them dressed, get them fed, struggling to get your money together for your payments, and struggling to get to work, struggling to get your work done at work, struggling to get things done, and it feels like this. I think there's a lot of struggle. There's much less struggle in my life. Excuse me, get a cough. Excuse me, guys. I think there's something in the air here that is irritating me. Anyway, so with struggle, I'm just gonna let go, and that's what I do. Struggle. That was a prime example. I kind of was struggling with a cough to clear it. And then, so we are conditioned, many humans, some more so than others. And I think I was one of those ones that felt like there was a lot of struggle. And I must admit, I still feel it somewhat. As I said, it's improved immensely. And I'm in a great space, and I think I do a lot of 5D living. Not perfectly at all. But I can feel quite elevated a lot of the time. I'll check in and make sure that I come back up. But it's not perfect at all. It's very much human. 4D stuff going on too as well. And then with the 6D going into the imagination stuff, that's even more thrilling. So, what to do about struggle when you're feeling like you're in that struggling mode. It's really, really easy. And it's a beautiful blessing because we've learned so much and we've practiced so much, many of us. I can't speak for everyone, can I? But just take a couple of deep breaths and let go and let God kind of thing. And then it feels so freeing and you're coming back into your power. You're standing in your truth. There does not need to be this sense of struggle. Everything's okay. Everything's happening for me, not to me. We can let go of that victim. Oh my gosh, I got this to do. Oh my gosh. I can relate to that personally. So when this exercise, we can let go of that aspect and we can come back into our mastery. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful gift. How about that? Thank you so much for these reminders. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the masters. Thank you to us, our future selves. I really relate to that. Since years ago, having that concept, grasping that concept is just such a beautiful thing. Things always work out. I have a girlfriend arriving from up north today, flying in, and her flight was supposed to land much earlier, so I was a little bit wondering how this was going to come together. Our meditation at 10 a.m. If anything, I would have done a short one, but the flight got delayed, which in the back of my mind I thought could easily happen, because it does happen quite a bit. So I've got lots and lots of time. So another situation solved. I just trusted that everything would work out, whether I do a very short session and maybe carry on in the car or whatever. But yes, now everything falls into place. We all know this if we've been practicing this, that things just take care of themselves, fortunately. Such a blessing. Let's just enjoy the energy now. Enjoy the beautiful, beautiful attunement. Namaste, everyone. The Christ in me honors the Christ in you. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Presence in me honors the presence in you. I love you all so much. You know, I'm not ending the meditation. This is just my heart speaking what's coming through. And also, I've talked about this before, but it can't be said enough, and it's coming through again, of how much we are loved. How much, how really much we are sincerely adored. Adored. by the masters, which is our true selves, which is our future self, which is another aspect of us that exists right now. Our master self. Just like the master lock. Let's unlock everything. Let all of our mastery shine. So with that struggle business, the words about that was, I'm remembering earlier getting that. So when you take that deep breath, you're just coming home. Take those deep breaths and get connected back to your heart. And it's, you're just coming home to truth. And then you just stop the struggle and just ease into everything. It's such a blessing. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for these, this knowledge, these attunements, these upgrades we've been receiving, that I've been receiving. Gratitude is my gratitude is immense. I'm sure many of you feel the same way, and also from the masters to us, their gratitude to us is immense. Like I say, they're us, they're our future selves. So yeah, let's just let go of struggle whenever it comes up. Once again, even for myself, I'd love to hear this reminder. Just imagine someone giving you a nice shoulder massage. And we can just trust that everything's okay and everything will be taken care of, everything will fall into place perfectly. So be it and so it is. Amen, 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 and amen. I've had a chance in the last couple of days. My niece is visiting and we always have fun together. A lot of fun. We really enjoy each other's company. So I've had a chance to really let go and have some fun. Took a break away from my desk. And just did some lazing and some fun things. It was just a delight for me. It really uplifted me. And it was a great, it was something I really needed, and it was definitely wonderful. It had a lovely impact on me. And it was great to have the company of a loving family member. So the masters are asking now, and you can put this, you could do this internally. They're asking, what's on your mind? Saying this to you, saying this to anyone who's listening, whether it's live or on the recording. What's on your mind? What would you like some clarification about, or some some words of wisdom to be shared about? So what you could do now or at some point is put out a question to them. Just allow to come to you. What comes to you? And if you want to post about it later in the comments, you can. So let's just allow that to unfold. You might not get the answer immediately. Sometimes you do, often you do. But it might just come about later. So express what's on your heart. Something that might be bothering you, or that's a challenge for you right now, or something, just what's up now. And I'll do the same. I'm feeling more joyfulness because I asked for help with a few areas of my life where I'm having some challenges, and I just feel all this lightness now, like it's all taken care of. I asked to make some changes in my life of my habits and curriculum, and from some assistance with some things I'd like to change about my routines and so on. We'll see what happens. It feels lovely and light bone. I got a big smile on my face. Thank you for answered prayer. Thank you for answered prayer. Thank you for answered prayer. Let's do some lovely integration. As deeply as you can, let it sink in and let it into your heart and into all your energy centers. You can consciously be open to receive, allow in these beautiful sessions. Some helpful qualities are to be willing and allowing the teachings and the healings, and trusting and surrendering. So the allowing part, I know decades ago someone was doing a healing, energy healing on me, and they were just saying that I wasn't open to receive it, which I had no idea about. Wasn't doing it on purpose. So I had to work on that a little bit. This is a long time ago. So you can just allow what's coming through. The sounds of the water. Just imagine the water washing away anything that you wish to let go of. It's like a purification. Just let this healing cleanse and purify. And the attunement will balance all your chakras and energy centers. Help to transmute anything that's being released and dissolve it. Any fear-based thoughts, lack-based thoughts, any limiting beliefs, any subconscious blocks that you might have that sometimes are just playing underneath the radar and you don't even notice them, about not being good enough, or what's wrong with me, or I'll never be able to do that, or I'll never be able to do that. How am I ever going to do that? How's that ever going to happen? Please just wash those away, because the gifts are pouring in right now, and we don't want to block them with any of those old, outdated beliefs. The time is now, the time is now, the time is now. Step into your power, because it's right here. It's freely given to you. You're going to be able to be a completely different person in so many ways. Remember, I know I've said this before, at one point when I had become such a different version of myself that I liked so much better, I remember saying to myself, you finally become the person you always wanted to be. And it was such a freeing statement, because all the limiting beliefs that prevented me from doing like these meditation groups and so on that I had, they were gone, and they were gone enough so that I wasn't it didn't stop me from doing those things. And it was, but years before I would have been it would be too much fear. I organized some beautiful meetup groups and opened my home to strangers in this area that I wasn't familiar with, but I talked to some other meditation kind of teachers in the area, and they said, sure, it's safe, it's fine. And it unfolded so beautifully, and there was so much love, and people loved it, and there was so much benefit. So yes, and now it's gone on to the online way of being. And the people have shifted, and it's just what happens. I listened to something very beautiful yesterday. It's very important. About a woman who was describing her near-death experience when she was on the other side. And this is very important, stuff that we kind of know, but it came through really in a powerful way, what she was describing. This is very, very important. Thank you. They really want me to talk about this. And I was given this in the middle of the night when I was listening to something. What she spoke about is when she was going through like a life review on the other side. First of all, when she was on the other side, she could see how we were all connected. It was so clear, more so than when she was back to her consciousness. When she came back to life. So she said, and this is something we know, but anyway, so what she said is, our thoughts about when you're thinking about a person, it's affecting them. So if you're thinking something nasty towards a person, it can go in and really affect them. It can affect them in a negative way. So it's really, really important. This is, important to watch that. And if you're having upset with someone, try to be, it's not going to help anything to send them negative energy. So I guess loving thoughts are so important, because that goes in as well. And I'm saying this for myself as well, because I've got some people that I've got some big challenges with, and I forget sometimes. I get upset or angry, and I forget. People that I've had really huge challenges with, and they've been very mean to me. But, some of them that I really love, they've just gone astray with who they are. So, sending loving thoughts can help them so much. Especially if it's a loved one in your family. Obviously, it's going to mean more to you. But to anyone. And then I started thinking of a politician that I have that's ruining a lot of the country, Canada. I started thinking the difference of sending loving thoughts to possibly, for transformation, of course. So that's a big, big thing. We can make a huge positive impact on the world, in our families, in our relationships, and just in humanity in general, to use loving thoughts towards others. I know we already do that, of course, but just knowing the impact it has could maybe up that for us, especially the people that we could easily slip into having negative, like, oh, they're so mean, they're so terrible, I don't like them, or something like that. That's making it worse. Honestly, think of the power of transformation, to have loving thoughts towards other people. I mean, we do it like obviously in this session, we're receiving loving thoughts from the masters and each other. But in life, having loving thoughts, when you practice with your own family or your people that you're close to, and then we can just branch out from there. I can think of facilitators that I once esteemed extremely highly, and then they seem to have changed greatly in a negative way, and then having really negative feelings towards them, and sort of thinking that they were terrible because they were taking advantage of people's money and just being very devious, but it's not going to help. So let it come to you the way it works for you, the loving thoughts, because the love dispels the dark. I know there's a theory about, well, if you send them loving thoughts, and they're going to be better at doing bad things, but it's not the way it works. Because if they're elevated to a higher vibration, then they just won't have those behaviors anymore. They'll revert back to their true selves. So is anybody struggling now during this beautiful attunement, struggling to stay focused or something like that? Just remember about struggling, just take a deep breath, a few deep breaths, and just connect back to your heart. All is very well. All is very, very well. I'm very grateful personally for these sessions. Grateful to the masters and all the light beings, like beloved Melchizedek, Lord Melchizedek, Lord Metatron, all the masters, all the light beings that are helping us. Gratitude to the Pleiadians and the Arcturians, to our beloved star families who are helping us greatly. Being told now that if you want to request like a healing with a health issue, if there's a health issue, you can request a healing on that now. Just don't let the mind get in there and tell you that it can't be healed or whatever. Just allow the healing. accept the healing that they're offering. Might not be healed today or tomorrow, but it might. So much for all these beautiful healing energies. Let's just send some extra love to our livers. They have to work so hard to purify everything in our bodies. The different foods and the different chemicals in the air and metals and the impurities. Let's just cleanse our liver a little bit. I'm just using my hands just to... Medical medium talks a lot about the liver. It's like our best friend. It's really trying to protect us from toxins, but it gets overloaded very easily. And it's not about alcohol. It's not just about alcohol. Of course, alcohol affects it, but too much protein is really harmful to us. Protein powders are not good. Or celery juice and lemon water is pure celery juice, 16 ounces at least, after 16 ounces of lemon water. Most powerful medicine of our time. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to wind up the session now. So grateful for your presence here. So grateful. Whether you're live or on the recording, it's a huge pleasure to have you. So much love to everyone. So much love to the masters and all the light beings helping us. So much love to all of you, the masters and the light beings are sending piles and heaps of love, huge amounts of love and support and protection and healing and empowerment. Just upgrading us constantly, being there for us, having our back. What a blessing, what a blessing. So thank you, everyone. Big hug and a big mwah kiss. Namaste. Keep being brilliant. So much love. Bye for now.